Hi everyone, Anat Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to create a scene on your art journal page. So a scene has three elements. Each scene basically on an art journal page, I'm not talking about a theater, has three main components. So the first component for the scene is the background. So I'm going to draw some lines with my pencil, and of course you can make whatever background you want. I'm going to color the lines, the waves or the curves that I made, with rainbow colors. So each wave is going to have a different color, and together they're all going to have the same rainbow colors. You can use markers, you can use acrylic paints, you can use watercolors, you can use whatever means that you want to add color to your background. Unless, of course, you want it to be a black and white page. In this way, you won't need to add color. So now the orange, and then finally I'm going to add the red. And now I have my background ready. Next, we're going to start adding the second component. I'm going to use a stencil and some distress ink to add a branch to my art journal page. Now basically the second component determines the landscape, or what is the theme of your art journal page or your scene. Is it in nature? Is it in the city? Is it inside a house? So you need to set the landscape of where the scene happens. So you can see that my scene is going to be outside in nature, and I have the tree branch, and I'm just going to add some leaves. And you can choose if you want to make your scene realistic or not very realistic. So I'm just going to make it as realistic as I can. And the next component in my scene are the details. So basically the details, I've just added a little bit of green color to my tree. So the details are what makes the story of the scene. So it's basically the images, the people, the details that tell the story, like I said. So mine is going to be sort of a fairy tale scene. So I want to add some butterflies to my sort of sky under the tree. And then I also cut a lot of images from pattern papers to add to my scene. Basically images of people, sort of a magical images, because it is going to be a fairy tale. So here are all my images, and what I'm going to do is attach them to my page to create the scene. They're going to be sitting outside in nature, and these are the details. Like I said, this is the third component of a scene. So I have my mushroom, my big mushroom that they sit against. Like this. And you have to remember, when you cut all the details or create all the details for the scene, that they need to match in size, more or less. So they need to match the background and the landscape, and they need to match each other, so the scene will make sense. Otherwise, if you have a big truck and a very small person, or a very big person and a small truck, the scene loses its integrity and has no sense. So it's not a scene anymore. So the scene needs to be needs to make sense. So I have the last thing to add is the text. This is an art journal page, so there is journaling involved. You don't have to add text, you know, but it completes the scene. So this is my scene. I hope you like it and give it a try. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything and you'll be able to follow all the tutorials and make all the projects and learn all the techniques like this one, the 3 components to make an art journal page scene. So a little bit up close to see all the details. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.